Punjab University. I'm delighted to say, yes, of course, we had that wonderful news that the Punjab University Bachao Morcha, which is this protest, did conclude last week after demonstrators declared a victory, a wonderful victory. And one lead figure quoted as saying, "Modi has bowed down in front of Punjabis for the second time within the last 5 years," of course, referring to the agricultural riots or protests in which Narendra Modi had to do a complete, quite embarrassing U-turn from his perspective. Now, of course, a video that went viral is one of many, actually. This is one of many. This is after the protest. Again, full credit to the young Sikhs here who were seen clearing up after the protest, setting a fabulous example. And again, it's a shame of Western protesters who, you ever see a protest here in the West, the devastation. It's like a bomb's gone off after a protest leave. They never bother. So, I mean, well done to these Sikh students. Again, it sets such a great example, and it just sends such a clear message, not just to India and the Punjab, but to the rest of the world. This is how we live our lives as Sikhs, and this is what Khalistan, of course, will be based upon, the same basic fundamental principles. Anyway, so back to the main sort of victory that was won here. Now, the announcement of the demanded Senate elections, it all comes back to these Senate elections which were cancelled. Finally, on the 27th of November, the month-long movement was ended. And once again, it showed India this might, as they call it, this might of Punjabi resistance in the face of subjugation, which again is a great statement that came out from the protest movement. And the election dates have been announced, and they've finally put an end to a central government's attempt to remove democratic student-led governance of the institution. And of course, it's a bigger story than that. It's not just about students. It was a pushback against RSS control of the Punjab. Now, the protest itself, it was largely Sikh-led, and but it did actually also include many non-Sikh leading figures. And this, again, I think was why the central government actually caved in on this, because they realised this had the potential to go big. This really had the potential. I always talk about catalytic events. This had the potential to be that catalytic event to grow into something much bigger. And as I said at the time, it could even lead to the whole Khalistan movement.